Welcome to the home of the Blue Hens in Newark and Delaware Stadium. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Delaware Blue Hens. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game be looking. Louisiana Tech will kick it off and we'll be underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Delaware's offense will go to work first. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Bulldogs offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll run play action. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Back to throw, it's Bullock. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He'll pull it on the read. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They took it 68 yards on that drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Blue Hens come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finds his tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They'll run behind the big guys on the right. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Tight end now in motion. Brown wants to pass. Under fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. He's got it inside the 15. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Delaware. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing, for this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And they did tack on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Temple. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The give to the back. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. A run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Bullock. Pulls it in, it's Finley. All right, guys, let's chat about Louisiana Tech. They had a win on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star linebacker giving a verbal commitment, and getting good talent like that is what a program at this level really needs to succeed.
Yeah, this is the next step for this program, right? Continue to get talent and high school talent that can come in that you know they can compete with your roster right now. Those are the guys that really help you take that next step.
Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
The Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And very important, not only to generate power, but to find his mark. A 49-yard try from the left. He slides that just inside the right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Brown will throw it. Sets up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. In the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Pulls it in. It's Patterson. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Blue Hens decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Waves the arm for the fair catch, and the catch is made close to the 30-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. He leaves it with his back. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Finley. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking downfield, it's Bullock. Under fire. Using his legs to buy some time. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
The Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He might want another play. They'll give it to the back. Moving past the 25. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Extending the play. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Finds his man. It's Patterson. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Patterson. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Blue Hens just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Unleashes to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Blue Hens. Quick strike through the air for the score. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Oregon State has the lead right now, but this Reser Stadium crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by a field goal over Sam Houston. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Open space in the middle. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And the Blue Hens moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Brown will throw it. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens will snap it on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Silver. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Blue Hens are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. Down to 2 minutes to play in the half, and the referee's signal for the 2-minute timeout. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. They want to throw it. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line, it's Silver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. Quick strike through the air for the score.
This offense right now, they're doing some damage through the air. That's now their 2nd passing touchdown. They thought coming into this game they were going to have some matchups on the perimeter of the field that they could take advantage of, and they've done that so far here today.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Scanning the field, it's Bullock. Gets it to him on the screen. He finds enough room to get it up to the 28-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Caught in the backfield, it's Fenley. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Fenley. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense, 2nd down, clock's running. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off play action. That's caught. It's Wiggins. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. They'll send the back in motion. Shotgun snap. Wants to throw it on third. Snagged in the middle. It's Gandy. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
First down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Finley. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Looking for a man. It's Bullock. Unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. It's good. That brings them to within 1. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
The Blue Hens will kick it away to crank up the second half. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. Got a man. It's Finley. There he goes. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Got it in the middle. It's Finley. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Bullock. Caught behind the line. It's Wiggins. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Bulldogs come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Wants to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Gandy. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. To the ground with the back. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. That's caught. It's Finley. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. Louisiana Tech back to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Plucks it out of the air. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
brings up second down.
Finds his man. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. On first and goal, let's see what Louisiana Tech does. Looking to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area we got to bow up. Nice job on first down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Zings it complete to the right. He'll step out of bounds at the 11. It's third and goal and third and long. Gonna run it. It's Wiggins. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. That is no good. And guys, not only a miss, but a missed opportunity to take the lead.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Pressure coming. They wrap him up, and boy, that comes when the defense needed it the most.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Looks it in at the 40. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Finley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get him. Breaks into the open. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Louisiana Tech is really moving the football. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. To throw, it's Bullock. He's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They take the lead with the 6.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
play the analytics here and you go for 2. They're going to run it. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Blue Hens with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The play-action fake. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about right here. Seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Second down, he'll throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. And the pass falls incomplete, and we've played 3. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Brown will throw it. Grabbed in the middle. It's LeBoy. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. They kick it away on 4th down. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Louisiana Tech has it back, and the offense comes out ready to go to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. The sure hands, it's Gandy. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the left. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10. They just keep firing. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. Bring in the heat. He's going to run it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Gandy. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. On 4th down, looking to pass. The sure hands, it's Wilkerson. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll leave it with him. Got a little space. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking for space, it's Silver. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Brown wants to pass. It's complete to the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Blue Hens with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it on the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. He makes a catch. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. Leaves it with the running back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Rushes on him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
Oh, it is on the offensive line to shore up the protection after the sack on the last play. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Delaware! They've got the lead here in the 4th. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. Brown will throw it. Trying to set up the screen. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and the cushion is now 3. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Louisiana Tech offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Wiggins. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they can't make the connection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, running back on the move. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. And the deflection on 3rd down. How big is that? Forces a 4th down. Louisiana Tech will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. There's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Pocket breaking down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fires to the tight end. They make the tackle at the 33, and it is well short of the 1st down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Trying play action. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Running back searching for a hole. They stop him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Big tight end makes the grab, first down still on his feet. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
At the 32-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Wants to throw. It's Bullock. Under fire.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Makes the grab. It's Gandy. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to the big tight end. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. A huge pressurized kick coming right now as this game hangs in the balance. And it slips just inside that right upright. Final minute of play, all locked up. Are we headed to overtime? We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll move the tight end. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
The Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, Dave. Free football. I'm finding out which of these two teams is the most mature, who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And you want to play defense first because you want to know what you need. That's a key philosophical approach for most teams when it comes to overtime, David.
Yeah, and remember the rule change a couple years ago, too, and the second overtime and 2-point conversion. So all this stuff is situational type football that you better have worked on throughout these weeks of the season.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw, it's Bullock. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. We'll get it started here in overtime.
Pickup of 13. And that's a first down.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. If he houses this, it's ball game. Going the other way, and he's got room. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. He got it in and walk-off touchdown in overtime. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.